The university, indeed the greater Research Triangle community, in my opinion, owes a great deal of thanks to the talent of Charles White, but also a great deal of thanks to Arthur Primus, who made this traveling exhibit available to North Carolina Central University. Charles White continues to be the extraordinary draftsman that we referenced a little bit earlier. Jubilee, of course, is a figurative work, and it shouldn't be lost that of all the areas in which Charles White worked, the human figure was, of course, his forte. This is where he shined, and I don't think we'll find any better evidence of that than here in Jubilee. And what we notice is that there's a stark contrast between, of course, the scale of the father and, of course, a much smaller representation of the child. The background is also interesting because what he represents here are the tattered, folded pages of wanted posters that accompanied many of the 19th century runaway slave narratives. The runaway slave narratives, of course, are well known, and in Charles White's view, it was a saga that shouldn't be forgotten. And of course, this work, once again, Jubilee, and the other 9 works in the series very well represent, I think, very adequately document this important moment in African American history and culture. Heroes gone but not forgotten. A large number of the works in this exhibit do represent the major personages in African American history and culture. And they range from Frederick Douglass, the extraordinary abolitionist and freedom fighter of the 19th century, to W.B. Du Bois, whose message was one of uplift and whose mantra was that the talented 10th would reach back and lift the rest of the Negro population.